Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the ABR Festival Day 2, where more people are arriving. This is the standard ticket day, so people are arriving, they're pumping up their airbags and getting their tents ready. But of course we're here to experience the entire festival, so the first thing I've organised today is a test ride on one of the best bikes in the world.
Right guys, I'll be your lead rider. Just follow me, Scott will be at the back.
So here we go on a test ride. You can come to the ABR and book any bikes that you want, but I've gone for, obviously, my friends at MotoGB, and I've asked to take out the Vogue 900 for a spin, because obviously I was at the launch, but what I didn't do is have it for a few days, and I've really wanted to get back on this bike again. So when you turn up, you sign some paperwork, obviously for insurance and everything else. Make sure you bring your license, etc. with you. But you can pick literally any bike. And if you do go over to the MotoGB stand, they are doing a full range of bikes for test riding. And there's all the good ones you would have seen in the video, literally all of the good ones. And as part of the test ride, you leave the grounds of Ragley Hall and they take on a nice scenic run. So that's what we're about to go and see. So this bike is already how I remember it. It just feels so light, just poodling out of here and just cruising along at low speeds. Oh, it just feels so good. The 900 is like a proper bargain. Do you know what? I instantly realised again how much I like the bike. At these low speeds, we've done a little bit of stopping and starting because the group's got split up due to a man with a bus and everyone else trying to get their test rides out. So we came to a stand, but just riding along nice just like this, it feels so light and nimble. Now I don't have the spec sheet with me for the bike, so I can't remember all of the figures, but what I do like again is this massive screen, easy to read. Look at it, just a beautiful screen. And you know I'm a big fan now of Vogue. And then you've also got this little sort of sensors working, so on the mirrors, if anyone comes up behind you, it lights up, so you know if you're about to pull out on a dual carriageway, you've got all the warning, all of the stuff that you need to be extra safe. It's got all of that, but look at it, it's just awesome. As we're leaving Ragley Hall, it's already cool, isn't it? The forest, the lot. It's just worth getting yourself down to the MotoGB stand here. If you come in this year or you come in next year, it's worth coming down and getting a test ride, getting looked after. So we've just left, it means a little bit of opening up. Whoa, look at that! Oh, I love this bike. Listen to that sound. Oh yes. And do you know what? When I first rode this at the press launch, I felt like it was quite a high bike. And then riding it now, for some reason, it feels lower. That means I can virtually flat foot it. And at 5'8" with long legs, that's pretty where I want it to be. It's easy, it's nice. Right, we're turning right here. It is so flickable indeed. I really like the point that you can turn up here, you've got to queue up to book the test rides, but if you think about it, you could book and ride all the bikes you're thinking about buying. Rock up, I'm going to get myself on one of the Vogues, I'm going to get myself on one of the Benellis, I'm going to grab a Honda, I'm going to go out on a Yamaha and go out and ride the bike for a quick little spin. And think about that as well, you can ride all these different adventure bikes to make your mind up. Well, I've got a feeling you'll come back and buy this if I'm honest with you, because it's the reason why I picked it out of all the bikes I've ridden on the Vogue, and I've pretty much ridden every single one that's been launched. This is the one I wanted to get back on because it is good. It's very good. And we're not allowed to mention, of course, the BMW 900. We're not allowed to mention that bike at all because this basically is that bike at a lot better price. Just saying. Now, if you were to jump on this at the ABR, some things that you might not notice during this quick ride is things like this. This bike has a tyre pressure monitoring system, front and rear, and as you can see, it tells you how many bars are in it. So you've got 2.2 and 2.5. So if you did have any issues, you're going to know about it. And look, men on Vogue, just cool. You've also got gear selector, obviously how much fuel you've got in it, rev counter at the top, that beautiful big beam. Cool. You've got a clock, you've got the temperature outside, and it tells you that you've got your lights on. All the quick and easy things, and basically everything that you're after, especially the time to know you need to be home for dinner or be somewhere for a meeting, etc, etc. All the controls on here are nice, big and easy to use. And of course this bike's got all the things like driver modes, the entire lot. But do you know what? It is nice to get out from the festival, get out on the road, do a little bit of riding, sample a bike. And yes, you've got all the trails there that I'm looking forward to trying out later in the video. Because we keep getting stuck behind a tractor, we're now getting to overtake. And now we've overtaken, and no one else can overtake. I was going to say, because we're stuck behind a tractor, there is loads and loads and loads of bikes caught up, everyone doing the test rides. There's a whole stream of us, and that caused a bit of chaos. But that's quite cool to see as well, all these bikes being out, being test ridden. And again, in the mirror, there's just a wave of bikes now trying to get past a tractor. Anyway, let's continue enjoying this ride. Just proving again how quick and nimble this bike is. I'm flying past that. I had to let go of the front, and I actually felt like the front wheel was going to lift off on acceleration. So no one can't say this is not light and pokey at the same time. So what else can I tell you about the bike? Well, it's keyless. I'm guessing the key's strapped underneath this seat at the minute because nobody gave me one and we're still going. You press the button, it comes to life, fire it up. Quite cool. So you don't have to fiddle around trying to find your keys, just leave them in your pocket. The other thing is you've got these 12-volt sockets, so you've got the old-fashioned one just there, good old cigarette lighter style, and then on the other side you've got USB. So if you were, like me, thinking, do you know what, where can I put a smart screen, or where can I put my quad lock for my phone, stick it on there, you've already got power lead. No need to mess around when you buy it. Really like that. Screen, adjustable on the front, up and down. Oh, it's got all the toys. Whew, what else is there? Oh yeah, here we go for some more as we're bombing along now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful little curve. So, spoked wheels, beautiful. Tubeless tyres, beautiful. I believe you can get the entire pannier set. I think it's about 600 quid, around that price. Like I said, I don't have the spec sheet, but very reasonable indeed. This bike, compared to the one basically that's exactly the same, the BMW, take off over half the price. If you spec the bike out, take even more off of half the price to pick up this. I will leave you a link down in the description to this very bike at MotoGB. Whew, it's a lot of bike, but not a lot of money. I just can't remember what the price is without going down and looking. So do me a favour, pop down and have a look. At last, we've got a little bit we can open this bike up. Obviously, I'm not allowed to go past the person in front. That's the man in charge of the ride. But look at that dip in, that beautifulness, and that power. Ooh, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's got that kind of low down grunt noise to this 900. Plentiful. To be fair, if you're looking for an all-rounder, panniers on the back, the whole lot, feels light to ride. If you could have just the one bike in the garage that can do a bit of everything, I have kind of nailed it with this bike. They really have. Well, after that awesome ride with the MotoGB stand, do you know what? We've come all this way, haven't we? And the thing we need to check out is the trails. And of course I've brought my trusty Africa Twin, because you come all this way to ride trails, ride bikes, get the atmosphere, enjoy some drinks and have some fun. So let's jump on this now and let's check out the easiest trail here first. One thing I need to mention is we've just grabbed a bit of lunch as well. I got myself a beautiful beef and Stilton pasty, and it's £6. What's not bad? That's the cheapest thing I can find here to eat. Just bear that in mind. Right, let's jump on the Africa Twin and let's check out what this great adventure festival has to offer. Well, we're off to the trail. I'm excited for this. So many more people have arrived here. What's the standard weekend ticket? Like every little gap's being filled in the campsites. We come back and it was like, wow, there is not much room to get our bikes in and out, but we managed to in the end. Right, I think the trail literally just starts down here, so I'm looking forward to this. I am definitely looking forward to this. Apparently there is a whole load of skill levels as well, so you can pick and choose if you want to do some technical stuff, some gnarly stuff, sort of gravelly stuff. So we're gonna have a good look around and see what's about as we go and do it. What's going on? Hey, I just wanted to stop this video just for a minute to let you know about this awesome Taizo Aura insulated vacuum tumbler. Do you know what? it packs a real punch because it will take 900 mils of water. That means that you can take your favourite hot drink, keeping it super hot, or your perfect chill drink in this. It's that great travel companion. It comes with its own straw that you can literally pop in there and it will pop out, what just is super cool for those ice cold drinks. Or you can just have it as that travel cup, that perfect one that you can take with you in your car on your way to work so you can enjoy that hot coffee in the morning. Now Taizo don't just make this awesome tumbler, they also make lots of other products just like vacuum insulated bottle. This will also hold 900 ml, perfect to carry around all of your water when you're out on your adventures or anything else you want to put in there. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you a link down in the description to all of these products and also the latest discount code. So just pop down there, grab yours today and make this your travel partner for all those big adventures. And now I just want to say a massive thank you to Taizo for sponsoring this episode. Let's get back to the action. What's going on?
Went the wrong way, didn't I?
I don't know. I don't want to know what's going on.
Right, so the trail's been closed because there's been multiple crashes.
Right.
So he said that the TRF trail's still open, but that's the more technical one.
Right.
But I thought this was the way back around to the front entrance, but I guess it's that way.
Okay, so we need to just go back now then.
Hey?
We're just going back now then.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like the trail's closed due to multiple accidents and medics being out in the field apparently, so it's not safe. So it's a turn around and go back job and come back later, if not tomorrow. A bit disappointing, obviously accidents happen and medics are out, so that's more important, but I was looking forward to that. But it is roasting hot, so maybe it's time to get myself a little bit of an iced tea, a frappuccino. Well, we've just gone for a coffee and came back, hoping taking our time means that the trails are now open. We reckon we're going to be alright. Bit of sandy to start off with. Oh yes. Here we go then, beginner's loop. Let's start there. Nice, easy and steady. How cool is this? Some bumps and bits of stones, but yeah, smooth, easy, obviously no issue for the old mighty Africa Twin. Interestingly, it's got the knobblies on, so I've probably got the right tyre to a change, 50/50s that were used in Africa and back, so we're all gravy there. Basically riding through someone's field, isn't it? That's what we're doing at the minute. We're taking on someone's field. This is gentle and nice. If you've never ever been on any kind of off-roading or green lanes, this is pretty much as good as it gets in regards just to being chill and taking it easy. It's so easy, to be fair, you can just kind of sit down, you don't really need to stand up. Now Mikey in front, who we like to call the survivalist after the India trip, he's on a Transalp. This is the baby version pretty much of the Africa Twin, and he was saying it's blinking awesome, and to be fair, it's probably a better bike for this sort of easy light stuff, less heavy, less sort of stress. But he's also got the Vogue 300, and I've ridden that, and that is more of a proper off-roader that can sort of do it all. That's very nice. Oof, that's sandy. Look at that dust, man. So we did the beginner's loop. Now I think this is the actual ride on the trail itself. To be fair again though, it's nice and relaxing. And my jeans are falling down because I'm a little bit too skinny. Another belt notch might be needed. Quite relaxing up here. Maybe I should be borrowing Mikey's Vogue, but I think there is a speed limit. I think I can actually say 20 miles an hour. Not that I think anyone really does 20 miles an hour. Cool, so we now going to enter more of a forestry track. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Bit of gravel, people, bit of gravel. Again, nice, light and easy. Nothing of any kind of real challenge. Sit back down again. Pull up my legs. Now the other interesting thing is what you can do, if you want to, is do some test rides. Some of them offer the off-road trails. And this is the and that adds to another kind of bonus to the whole thing. So you generally can go and pick anything that you want. You can go, I'm going to take the easy, I'm going to do the technical slow stuff, tight bends and all that sort of thing. You can take the more of the advanced, and I believe there's this big bowl here as well. Well, I'm just going to nickname it now the Bowl of Death, because when I was chatting to some of the people doing the bike reviews and stuff, they were saying we always have a quick look down there to see if anybody's stuck. So we just call it the Bowl of Death. I have no idea what it's called. I've got to say though, generally riding the Africa Twin, it is a big bike, but I've said it before, it does feel you quite a lot of confidence. It's very, very easy to actually use. It's no sort of big effort. And being the DCT off-road, there's no messing around with my gears. Just want to give it a bit of blip, turn the throttle. It's just like effortless. It's a big thing, isn't it? We talk about things like the DCTs and the manuals, and I don't get me wrong, I love a manual bike, no doubt about it, but for all those people that go, wow, DCT, give it a go. It might actually suit you a little bit better. It's a cool little bike to ride. Now from the trail, you come onto this sort of farm track, by road basically, so it's proper, again, easy but fun. Trying to keep within the speed is the hardest thing. You do want to give it a little bit more and have a little bit more fun, but be a good boy, dear boy, be a good boy. Some ruts now as well to enjoy. Look at that guy going through, he's like, yes, full on, power through. I mean, what place, right, can you go where there's 17,000 people and then thousands of bikes hitting the trails, all chilling together in the world? This ABR festival and just having a bit of fun here is a proper unique experience. I was thinking it was done and dusted. I know there's quite a lot of trails, but I didn't realise it just keeps going. I thought we were on the road then and it was a little bit of a blip back. Turns out I'm well wrong, and we've got loads more trails. There must be miles and miles of this. Yeah! Well, back onto some sandish again. Now I thought we were coming to the end of the trail, but it turns out we were only about halfway. So we've still got a lot further to go. Whoa, this looks a bit more interesting. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, man. This is I'd say this is definitely a bit more technical, would be my word. Definitely a bit more technical. Wowzers. That is steep as buggery. Woohoo! Yes. Yeah. That's a bit different. That makes your heart go a little bit more. That was slippy, steep. Traction controls off for a bit of power going up, but that was a bit steep coming down. Woo! Maybe this part of the trail, things get a bit more interesting. It's gone back to a little bit more easy again now. So this is a real mixture of stuff. It's already is what I would say. If you are after the really easy stuff and a bit of a bimble, what I said in the beginning, go and do that. That's fantastic. There's loads of road, but it crosses roads all through the trail. Do the first bit, head off. More, kind of a little bit more intermediate, I'd say, the second part. And the third part, again, I'd say probably intermediate. Yeah, this is definitely no by road now. This is definitely a bit more, a bit more trail riding. And the Africa Twin is definitely a bit more of a lump to take around trails like this. And there's some tight bends here as well, look. Proper tight, more technical stuff. I don't want to go in the rut. There we go, rear end spin a little bit. Just keep saying to yourself, once you've done this, you can reward yourself with a very nice cold beer. Now we're going through the woods. This is proper cool. Let's go high. Oh, tree stump. Yes. It's proper rutted. This is proper rutted. I'm hot.
More technical.
Yeah. it's like going through a carved out field. Buzzer buzzer, baby. Generally feels like it's a never-ending trail. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. And they've put all this together. I know it's my first time here at ABR to experience it, but you can see why people just keep coming back and back and back, because it's so much fun. It's just epic. What's the point of that, man? Ugh. You can't help but love this. It goes technical and it just becomes a whole load of fun. Except from when you have to stop. Ooh, big hill, big power. Go. Whoa, rear end, baby. Woohoo! Not even going fast, and I'm giggling away. Power! Woo! Wowsy, wowsy, that's done. So we've just come back from the trails, and do you know what? The Honda Africa Twin, it did alright, didn't it? And it's such a lot of fun. But I've come back, I've had a non-alcoholic beer, and I've had a message from the man from Morbidelli saying, I've seen you out on the man from Vosges bike, so you need to come down and ride one of ours. So I'm going to grab my lid, I'm going to go down, we're going to go for another little test ride, but I'm looking forward to this because I do like a Morbidelli. Well, here we go, the Morbidelli T1002 VX. And again, I've reviewed this bad boy before, and it's a proper beast. Well, here we are, off again. Now, I was saying this bike's a beast because it really is a beast. It's 997cc. I believe it's got just shy of 90 horsepower, something like 88.7, something like that. But what it really has that makes me smile, and every time I rode this bike and I took it on a proper long haul review and a little adventure, it has a V-twin engine, and it's the most addictive sound in the world. If you ride this, I'll tell you now, all you want to do is keep throttling it. Keep throttling it with a vroom, 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 because the noise just, it literally makes you smile and you can't help it. You drop back if you're with somebody just to open it up. This is that much fun. And it's got loads and loads of toys, loads. And this is Morbidelli's first kind of big go at an adventure bike, and they've put a lot of time and effort into this one. The screen's adjustable, as you can see. You can click that, have it up, have it down, get some wind in your face like today when it's superly hot. But right now it's in the up position. I wish it was in the down. Oh, beautiful screen, as you can see again. Lovely rev counter. And this is the thing, it's a bit of a heavy bike being a big, basically 1000. But as soon as you get going, it feels super nimble. So shall we leave the ABR Festival and see if they'll let us open up a little bit? Still can't believe how big a bike this is and how light it feels. Oh, I just want to floor it. I just want to floor it. But I can't. I don't want to floor it. Listen. Hear that? That's just first. Oh, just, oh. You ready? Oh, that V-twin engine. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Oh, I missed this bike already. The funny thing is, I had it for a long time and I really got to sort of know it, and I got to know how good it was and how much I enjoyed it. And then, you know, they took it back and maybe I've forgotten about it, and this is the perfect reminder. And this is why the man from Morbidelli wants me on it. Here we go, a little bit more fun. Oh, look at that, banking beautifully, and then bank into this one beautifully. Look at that. Now this bike it makes me smile too much. It comes with everything, cruise control as well, modes, everything. 12-volt socket on the side, USB on the other side, crash bars, crash plate. It's just an absolute bargain of a century. And again, so I don't mess up, I'm going to leave you a link for this down in the description. You can go over and see exactly what deal's going on at this exact moment. But I will tell you something. It comes with, for free, £1,200 worth of luggage. That's right, full aluminium luggage. Nice. So I've gone back, had a lovely shower, and do you know what? I've got a beer off of Mikey that's with me, and we're heading down to check out the entertainment and check out some more food and things and just enjoy the rest of this evening. So we've just grabbed some food, and 12 quid has got us, it's 12 quid each. I had to pay for him because he's currently poor. And basically we got crispy dirt, lettuce, bits of that, 12 quid. In fact, it's not a lot, but it is very, very tasty. It's nice. Well, we all feel better after a little bit of food. I might have gone and had a burger on top of the duck thing because I was still hungry. Anyway, let's check out the proper bar area again. Let's get a drink. Let's find some shade because it is proper cooking today. It's definitely time for a proper beer. How long do you have to hold it for?